The perfect amount of flavor, the perfect amount of seasoning.
What's up, rollers? Welcome to another video. I know it's been a few months, but a lot of life changes have been happening these last few months. But I'm so grateful and I'm so blessed to be in my own space. And I've always wanted to do cooking videos. So we're gonna give this a little pilot episode to see how this turns out, y'all. So, I'm so excited, y'all. But I'm in my own space. Glory to God. I have prayed for this and I'm here now. So y'all, today on our first episode of Cooking with Nick, we are going to be making Jamaican jerk chicken. So a little bit about me, my parents are both Jamaican. I was not born there, but I was definitely raised in culture. I go so much, I've been there so many times, so I know a lot about the Jamaican culture. My parents are Jamaican, so I eat a lot of Jamaican food and I know how to cook it too. Today we're gonna do jerk chicken, as I said, and this is honestly a fan favorite. I get so many different reviews.
Wait, how's my jerk chicken, Tevia?
So before we get into this video, as always, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of the latest content. And I know that you all are so used to me doing campus tours, and I will be getting back to that. Filming will begin soon, but in the meantime, I still gotta get paid. So we're gonna be doing a cooking video. All right, so you always want to start with some clean hands. I am going to wash my hands. And I feel so official, y'all. Like, I have my setup. So I'm screen mirroring to my TV right now. So if I ever look at my TV, it's because I just want to make sure that I'm all framed up and I look good. But it looks so professional. I'm super excited. Like, can't wait to show y'all. So, anyways, we're going to start with some chicken wings right here. Hands are all clean. Start with some chicken wings. And then, as always, you want to clean your chicken. So you start off with the vinegar. I like to pour vinegar on it. And then, with some cold water, you're going to rinse your chicken off. I like to soak my chicken for like a minute in the vinegar just to make sure it gets all that gunk and whatever else is not supposed to be on the chicken. You know, make sure it gets a thorough clean. And then after that, I'm gonna dry the chicken off, and then we're gonna go on over to our next segment. All right, y'all, so now that I have the chicken all clean, the feathers are cut off, we're gonna get into our seasoning. So I like to first start off with the Walker's Wood Jamaican browning. They also have different brownings. You can do Grace browning, but I try to stick to the Jamaican browning. It's just a preference personally, but I'm pretty sure any browning will work. But for this recipe, I like to stick with browning from Jamaica. So we're just gonna add some browning in. Just add enough to get it brown. And I like to add the browning first. There you go, you see you have some browning there. And honestly, y'all, I might add a tad bit more because personally, I like my chicken to be a little bit darker. So you see, I'm adding a little bit. Ooh, there we go. And then I am just gonna, you know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I am going to get a handy dandy spoon. And I'm gonna stir it on up. I know if y'all prefer to use your hands, do what works for you. But this also works perfectly for me. So y'all, you could honestly cut onions and do all of that, but right now, I'm being a little lazy, so I'm just gonna use the powders. So first, we're gonna start with our onion powder. I have garlic powder is gonna be next. Then after that, I'm gonna add some parsley. Next, I'm gonna add paprika. Ooh, this looks so good already, y'all. Sometimes for me, Lowry seasoned salt is just way too salty. But this is a combo seasoning that I find at the farmer's market that I go to. It is Ultra Ria's combo seasoning. Make sure y'all can see it. And I like this one because it doesn't have that much salt in there. There's no MSG, and it really gives your chicken a lot of flavor. Now, if you like a lot of salt, this may not be it for you because it doesn't have that much salt in there, but you also have to remember that the jerk seasoning is gonna have salt in there already, so you don't wanna add too much salt on top of salt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna sprinkle some combo seasoning in here. And now for the jerk seasoning. Now there are many different jerk seasonings that you can use. I used to use Walker's Wood and I still love Walker's Wood, but I actually was introduced to this Grace one and it's really good as well, and it's not as spicy. This is the mild Grace Jamaican jerk seasoning. They have hot, but they have the mild, and I don't really like my jerk chicken to be too spicy. So this one works perfectly for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add about a tablespoonful, maybe 2. We're gonna play it by ear. These aren't gonna be the perfect measurements, to be honest with y'all, but it all depends on how spicy you like your jerk seasoning. And I'm honestly gonna do one more just because I feel like this jerk chicken needs to be a little bit more spicy than that. So I'm gonna add 2. Bam. So now that I got my jerk seasoning in there, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my glove. And I'm gonna just stir this bad boy, just like that, y'all. Mix this bad boy in. All right, y'all, so now that I got all my ingredients all mixed up in my chicken, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let this marinate for a few hours, maybe 2 or 3. It's 1:35 now, so I'm probably gonna put this on in the next 3 hours, and I'll be back, so stay tuned.
3 hours later.
This is how we look. I'm gonna throw a little bit of water in here for some gravy, and then I'm gonna shove this bad boy in the oven, and then I'm gonna let it go on for an hour, and then I'm gonna check on it, and then we'll be back. All right, y'all, so after an hour and 30 minutes, my jerk chicken is finally done. I like my juicing to be tender, and it may look like it's a little burnt, but I like my jerk chicken to be dark. I like my jerk chicken to be crisp and tender, if that can even be a thing. But I'm about to bite into this and see what it's tasting like, y'all. Oh, y'all see that? Oh, right off of the bone. Y'all saw how easy that came off the bone? I can't even see myself. Y'all saw how easy that came off the bone? Oh, look how this breaks, y'all. Nice and tender. Oh my gosh. This jerk chicken, y'all, is fire. The perfect amount of flavor. The perfect amount of seasoning. I want to thank you all so much for checking out my first episode of Cooking with Nick. Once again, if you like this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of the latest content. And Thanksgiving is coming up. I have something special in store just for you all. Thank you all so much. I'm excited to take this journey with you all. Yeah, y'all. So until next time, please stay safe, stay happy, stay blessed. Tell someone that you love them, and I will see you all